Weeks here, Fantasy of Flight, and I'm cruising along. It is raining like heck, and I am going to meet Chuck Brown here at the Sun and Fun Museum to look at something you're not going to believe. I don't know if this is going to work out or not today because it's raining like crap and it's outside. C-47. There's the little school, Central Florida Aerospace Academy. You're not going to believe it, but guess what? That's what I came to see. That used to be Howard Hughes's Boeing 307. Oh my God, they even got the thing open. It was called the Cosmic Muffin. And that's got to be Chuck's thing. He's probably in the damn deal. So let's go look. A little bit drier. Oh my God, this thing needs some work.
Hey, welcome to the party.
What's happening, man?
Kermit, Andy Evans.
Hey, Candy. Or Andy?
Nick.
Oh my God.
You're all pretty, man.
I actually got a, man, it was horrible, the traffic, and I screwed up and I missed a couple of, oh my God. Well, man.
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to
Well,
be.
the inside's, now look, I was in this at Fort Lauderdale Air and Sea Show a long time ago. It's got a shower and a toilet. I'll be darned. The bar, I mean, I think Howard had a bar here and he had little seats where people could sit in it.
Yep.
Is that right? Because he used to fly his friends around in it.
As far as we know, that's the original bar.
Yeah.
He said who said it? They lowered the window for Rita Hayworth?
Yes. So this,
Oh,
Howard
yes.
acquired the airplane in '39, and then the airplane was refurbished in '49.
Yeah.
And he was dating Rita Hayworth at the time.
Yeah.
And the window was raised up. You can see the original. It was raised up so she could look out while they were flying.
Oh, I'll be darned. Huh. Well, I bet that's not all that got raised up. We got a closet. So this guy used to boat around in this thing.
Yes, sir.
And, oh my God, so you've got a little engineer panel. Oh my God. So, and I assume that this is where he controlled it from. So he probably steered it with the wheel. I mean, is it hooked up to the rudder?
Everything was connected. Yeah, those are the engine gauges there.
Oh, okay. So he's got the boat gauges down there. Come on. Anyway, whatever. Sorry about that. So that's pretty cool. So you got the boat stuff there. He must, I don't know if he steers it with rudder pedals or, but like I said, I was at the, that does nothing. That feels like, the ailerons feel like it's connected to the rudder. Oh my God. So this is pretty freaking cool. Got the original panel, DGs. I don't know why he called it Cosmic Muffin, but fascinating. I mean, flight engineer. So where are you guys at on this whole thing?
So there is a playground being built right here.
Right.
So we've got to find a home for this thing.
Right. Okay.
Now we're hoping that someone like yourself
Yeah.
or someone will take it on as a project.
Yeah. Right.
So we can preserve the history of it.
Yeah.
I-
Because you guys ended up with all this Howard Hughes stuff in the museum, so it made sense. That's probably why he came to you in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of Howard Hughes stuff too myself, so.
So the hope is that we find someone who'll just receive it, just take it home,
Yeah.
or do something with it. If we can't do that, then I'm going to reach out to other local museums, see if anybody wants
Yeah.
it, right? Just to take it. If we don't get any bites there, then the last options get a little more aggressive, and I'd hate to see something like that happen.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
How was it moved here? Because right now it's just on like pillars or something.
Yeah, it's on your typical boat shoring jacks.
Right. Okay. So did it come on a trailer? Did it come?
Flatbed, yes, sir.
So would they pick it up with a crane?
Yes, sir. That's what we've heard. They craned it, set it down.
Interesting.
Now, I'll be straight with you. I have a feeling that the boat part of this is going to collapse when they pick it up.
Really? Fiberglass
the
part?
Fiberglass. I mean, maybe not. I think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuselage
But
is
is
gonna
it
be
just
fine.
this back part here?
Right.
Because
Who
I mean,
knows?
shut this off. I mean, that's fairly thick and probably patchable, but interesting. I mean, I wish it was a little better weather.
Yeah.
You know, let me come back when it's, I mean, I can come over here. Is there a way I can get in it and look at it like on the weekend?
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. So just, I mean, when it's like walk around, kind of look at the hull and that kind of stuff. All right, well, cool. All right, at least now I know what kind of the deal is.
Get you down into the belly if you want to see that.
Oh yeah, why not? Go into the belly of the, what is that, the belly? Come on, I feel like Jonah. I don't know about you, but.
You're very well.
Okay, so this is just basically a,
Once you go down, you never come back.
yeah, I know it. Been in relationships like that. Wow. So what's that? That's a dead dog or something.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a dead something.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There was something that died down there.
I don't know. Oh man, this is just a wooden frame with the fiberglass. Oh. So that's it there. But at the same time, oh, he's got a water heater. That must be probably the original. Yeah, that looks like the original
What was
sign.
pictures about?
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, it's a couple of things sitting at the bar. There's the bar.
Or something.
Too cool. Yeah, so is there another door up in the front somewhere?
Yeah, there's a smaller hatch right here. You got this hatch right here.
There's one up in the cockpit too.
I don't know why, but this works when it's.
Shall I hang?
Yeah, that's better.
Damn, that works. God,
It always works.
That looks like some kind of
It always
tank.
works when it's pointed at your face.
Yeah.
Just messing with it. It's like, it's not working.
Interesting. So that's the bottom of the hull right there. There's a little bit of water in it, but not bad.
That means it doesn't leak.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Kermit Weeks here. It is a couple days after I went to see the Muffin. Anyway, I'm going to meet Dave Martin, and we are going to go take some measurements. I kind of want to, I've been thinking about this, how to move it and stuff, and I got some ideas. I want to look at kind of what equipment we've got. I've got this trailer here, which looks a little bit on the small side, but I got some ideas. I've been thinking about how I want to go about doing this. Anyway, I've got a tape measure, I've got some paper, and a 10. So let's go see. What's happening? Lock it up. Y'all clocked in? Let's go check it out. Yeah, no. You have no idea what I'm about to show you. You have no idea. So anyway, so I'm bringing a tape measure. I'm bringing some paper and a pen to get some measurements, and I'm curious, what do we have in the way of trailers? Basically,
Trailers?
this one right here is it?
Yeah, this one, and we have a car trailer.
Oh, just a little one. Okay, but that's the biggest
That's the
one we got.
The one we took to Houston.
Yeah, let me just paste this off really quick.
I think that's 35.
35 feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe almost 35 feet if you include the top. So, and that looks like it's about, that's probably 3.5 feet right there. Anyway, okay, cool. All right. Huh?
35 feet.
Yeah, basically. All right. Oh, hey, Central Florida Aerospace Academy. That is the Sun and Fun Museum right there. And what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, Dave. Okay. I don't want you to look around.
I'm going to keep them closed. I'm just going to think about what I'm going to be in for.
Okay. Now just you walk down. You can walk. Just don't look up. Just look down. Look up. Look up. Look up. Okay. So not yet. Not yet. Okay. That's what we're gonna pick up. Right here.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What do you think? You know what that is? Come here. Let me show you. You are not going to believe this. I was in this thing back in my Fort Lauderdale Air and Sea Show days, okay? This is the remnants of a Boeing 307 that Howard Hughes used to own, and it got dinged in a hurricane in Fort Lauderdale. They scrapped the rest of the airplane, and the guy made a houseboat out of it.
See that?
Okay, so let's go check out the basic, and I've already been thinking about, I think, how we need to move this, okay? Okay, so check this out, okay? It's got a little rack, you know, that goes up to the top. I think it's on both sides. Somebody made a hole for it, and obviously probably has some rope here so you can hang on to, but a lot of the stuff obviously needs to be fixed up. But the inside is not bad. Check this out. I mean, it's got a shower and a toilet.
Yeah, like a super RV.
I think some of this were the original chairs that were in the airplane that Howard had. This may be the original bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and Howard apparently was dating Rita Hayworth at the time, and you see all the little windows sitting there.
Yeah.
Well, to let her see better, he actually, raised the window on her behalf, which is kind of interesting. Got a bar. No Naked in Jamaica rum at this point.
Naked in Jamaica.
Stuff there.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink any of that stuff. But anyway, so check it out. It's got the deal up here, it's got the cockpit and everything. There's a flight engineer's station right there. Okay. This all happened. They had when I think one of the hurricanes went through. it leaked and they did some repair. But
There's still a lot of stuff here.
oh yeah, no, and the guy, apparently the rudder pedals don't do anything, but here's all the boat instruments right here.
Yeah.
Okay, and I assume either, I don't know which ones would be which, but I assume that he had 2 engines. Originally it had some inline engines, and then eventually he just put outboards on it, and that's what I think we'll do eventually. And then that's what steered the rudder. I used to drive this thing all around the waterways of Fort Lauderdale, and
Holy mackerel.
anyway, so so basically I'm just looking at the feasibility of what it would take to move this. Okay, so we've kind of seen the inside, and kind of what the long-term plan would be to basically, when we get the seaplane base done, what we would do would be basically, offer this for people that wanted to do private events, or maybe there's some kind of an upcharge deal where we'd let them ride around the lake and that kind of stuff. I did go down into a hole
Down
in
the hall.
there, yeah, and at some point we'd want to look at how the thing's constructed. I don't know. I mean, it'd be a shame for this thing to get scrapped, and it'd be a shame to leave it
That
outside.
would be what a sight on the lake over there for this thing.
Oh, and plus I've already got a lot of Howard Hughes stuff,
Yeah.
So anyway, so come out here and we'll just let it air out a little bit. So this is what I've been looking at, man. It was like we were squishing in water here the other day. I was out here on Friday. So now that feels like fiberglass, but originally that would have been I think it was pressurized, so it would have been maybe a pressure bulkhead or something. The hull looks pretty good to me in this part. I mean, it's got some issues right there that I didn't see the other day, but it does have some issues. And if in the long run, the long run plan theoretically would be to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because if we have a use for it on the lake, then what we would do would possibly fix a new hull or make a new one.
Yeah.
And so that's all
Well, the
wood.
thing to do is to get inside the hole and see what.
Yeah,
what
oh, I
it's
did.
like.
It's wood.
It is wood.
Yeah, it's wood inside the fiberglass. So there's a bit of a structure there, but so this is the reason why we came over. Okay, so I'm looking down this thing, and they basically have the fiberglass hull on these blocks here. Okay, and what they did is they look like they're concrete blocks that have something that's, I don't know what it's made out of. I didn't. Yeah, this is just foam right here.
Yeah.
That literally is frickin' styrofoam. I can't believe it. That's amazing.
Well, they got the keel set on something. Richard, so
Yeah. Oh hell, that's
fiberglass.
oh no, this is all styrofoam. It's all foam. Well, that's interesting. So if that's the case, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, basically, come out here. Basically, in the long run, first of all, in the short run, it's got to be moved. Okay, and the one guy was thinking that if we lift this thing up with a bunch of straps, potentially the hull's going to fail. I don't know. I don't think it is based on. I don't think it is based on what I'm seeing. But here's the deal. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking long term. Okay. So first thing we got to do is we got to move it. Okay. And what I don't want to do is put it in a position to where it's like this. And the other thing I want to do, and I've already looked for a spot, I think we could put it over at the museum light. Okay. And if we did that, it's got to be on a trailer that we can move in and out, because we got to do the fire suppression, we got to move stuff around. So how they were always going to display it was based on having it fixed like this. But I think what we need to do is we need to start off with the idea that ultimately, to get this thing out of here, we're going to build a trailer for it. Okay, but or we're going to work towards a trailer for it. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is, you know, we do some measurements.
Let's take some measurements.
Yeah. Okay, let me go get just what I need, another project. Anyway, we're going to look into this, probably talk to trailer people, although we'll probably build it ourselves, figure out how to you know, move it, you know, how do you permit, you know, how do you get a trailer permitted so it's road legal, although all we want to do is just, you know, basically get it to Fantasy of Flight. I mean, but ultimately you could have the option. That's a 30-foot tape, by the way, that I grabbed. So far, so shit.
We need to know what
Yeah, I want to know. That's basically about 5 1/4. I'm gonna check it. Yeah, so you can see how it rises up in the back, and you can see how the hull does as well.
Yeah.
The keel actually looks like it's wider in the back here. It's not the same, you know, height width from the bottom. Well, I think part of what we need to do, and while I'm gone, is you have boat trailer guys come over here and assess this. I'm saying if we built something, we could do something, but the ideal plan is we safely get it out of here. It's movable at Fantasy of Flight, so it can be in a hangar, or we can move it if we need to.
Yes.
And in the long run, it doubles as a trailer to put it in the lake.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll just have to figure out, you know, exactly how we can get this thing moved, and if that's the case, then let me take a selfie here. Okay, everything works out. I think we'll take this puppy. You know, yeah, we're gonna check in with some boat guys, find out what the deal is. I mean, the trailer that he's talking about sounds great, but the problem is they're not going to give us the trailer. So once we get to Fantasy of Flight, they're going to take it off and we're in the same position here. What I want to do is come up with something to where if we get it at Fantasy of Flight, now, you know, we could go back and see, I think that would fit potentially on that trailer that we got.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know, we'll have to see if it clears the little deal there, which would make it a little bit CG in the back, you know, but, you know, basically, we got to have the ability to move it. But the other option is we meet with the trailer people, they come up with a plan, and they basically build a trailer that we pick it up once, put it on the trailer, and we're done with it. You know, maybe we don't make the trailer, maybe they do.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
I'll start checking next week.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm out of here for a couple of weeks, so I'll let you sort that out. Okay, so I came here to meet Jack. Was my old AI. He still does work for me, consulting right now. What's happening?
Day in paradise.
Another day in paradise. Oh my God. So, oh my God, man, I hit the ground running when I came back. So we'll see what's happening. Oh my God, what am I thinking? Uncle Howie.
So what's your plan?
Well, here's the deal. I only want to pick this up once with a crane, okay? And so we're looking at different options. I sent you that picture that Dave found. Houseboat trailer, he said it seemed like a good idea. You got connections with that. But at the same time, he said there was other lower trailers. He found 3 like in Plant City that were, might be houseboat trailers. But he said it looks like when they moved this, originally they had potentially, and I just picked up the stick drive file, okay, apparently they had some kind of a trailer where it actually slid under this, then they lifted it up, but that doesn't help us. We need to find something that we can put this thing on, move it around, and we'll deal with it later.
Well, but the thing to do with it, I think, is to get it to fantasy.
Yes, exactly.
And then play with it.
Yes, exactly.
With trailer.
That's the plan.
Okay, so it's kind
But
of,
yeah, I don't. Well, they sent me the stick drive, so I'm hoping I'm going to have a weight in here.
yeah.
But this is all foam. I can't believe it.
Well, I
It's styrofoam.
we set houseboats on foam all the time.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what they'll support.
Well, I mean, I can believe it based on the, you know, the
Well, I mean, it's got
PSI or
stands
the.
too,
But I mean, in the long run, they were looking at it, and you know, it's going to need some hull work. Potentially, it's going to need a complete hull or whatever. So depending on what we want to use
there's
it.
a lot of rot in the back.
Well, the goal is to get it to Fantasy of Flight on a trailer without having to move it again with a crane, and then we'll deal with it later, because we have to be able to move it in and out for fire suppression test and dumping hangar dumps and that kind of stuff. So come on in and take a peek. So have you had any insight into what the possibilities would be for other trailers?
Well, to get it.
Oh, good, they got that fixed. Here, you try it.
To get it to fantasy.
There we go. It really doesn't look bad. It looks worse on the outside than it does on the inside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it looked like when we saw it.
Yeah. I have to see if I can dig up some pictures.
Yeah, that's what I hadn't had a chance to go in and look.
And I don't even know if I would have taken a picture. It might not have.
Yeah, I probably did. I've probably got pictures of it. Yeah, it looked like this when we saw it.
Yeah, so I really don't remember.
Furniture in it.
Yeah, well, what we'll do is we'll restore it back to the way Howard had it when he was flying his
But I mean,
friends around.
You're not talking putting it in the water.
Not now, but in the long run, yeah, this becomes part of a thing where we rent it for parties and we'll motor it around. But that's a long-term deal. The first thing is to
Because
save
it makes
it.
a crappy boat.
Oh, no, I don't give a shit. Yeah, but on Lake Agnes, it ain't gonna be.
Yeah, but I mean, you feel it in here now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no ventilation.
No, but we'll put a fucking air conditioner in it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, take a peek. Yeah, so what I figured out was the rudder pedals don't do anything, but apparently the steering was connected to the 2 outboards on the back.
Okay.
So, because it appears that it's connected with something.
It had some kind of inboard drives. It had
No. Then it did, but then later he put outboards on it apparently, because right now it's set up for outboards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which makes total sense to me.
Well, yeah.
It'd be cheaper, and you could put small ones on there because you're not all you're doing is
one thing
motoring.
I saw where it had V8s in it.
Yeah, and I think originally it did, but I think now it's.
Okay.
Anyway.
I would.
That all happened when some hurricane went through, and they were.
Yeah, it got water in it. But there's boat movers. I mean, there's guys that move everything.
Okay.
From
well,
and if we can find out who brought it here, that'd be
Yeah.
your first. That'd be your first.
Okay, well, it should be in the file that I just picked up.
Okay.
Okay.
Start
Well, then the only problem that I'd really not rather do is to pick it up here on somebody else's trailer and then put it on one at Fantasy of Flight, because it has to be on a movable trailer at Fantasy of Flight, because we can't do this unless it sits outside and I'm not going to put it inside.
Yeah. Can you get it in the Quonset hut? Is there a way to
No,
get it?
no,
Okay.
it's no. I have room for it in the museum light. I only got to take 2 airplanes apart and it'll roll in, but it's got to be on a trailer.
Yeah.
So, I never actually went down to see what they got. Malibu, Captain Morgan, some gin. I'm not a gin guy, but I'm a rum guy. Vodka, Bacardi. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we'll replace that with Naked in Jamaica.
Naked in Jamaica.
All right, well, cool. Okay, so
Well, probably.
oh my
Monday,
God,
Tuesday.
this was not here when I was here
That's where
before.
I was. Yeah. And there's pictures. I found pictures online. The whole hull is wood. It's all.
Oh yeah, it is on the inside,
all
but it's
wood.
fiberglass on
On
the
the
outside.
outside,
Yeah.
So, see, it looks to me like it had inboard outboards. It just had out drives. You got the engines inside,
Yeah.
and then the out drives coming through the transom. But that's
Yeah, but now it looks like that just clicked in an outboard.
they sold.
It-
I'll guarantee you, there's no engines or out drives anyway.
Oh no,
They all got removed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I would imagine.
Yeah, but the thing to do would just be to put some small little frickin' outboards on there. And
Yeah. Well, it's out drives are no trouble. I mean, you can buy brand new Mercury's or
but then
IOs.
how does that relate though to the putting it in the water and getting it on and off the trailer?
Well, the out drive's tilled up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
your ski boat.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one or the other. All right.
Yeah, you don't really have room for out in something under there. Unless you're talking really small.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we pushed the Sunderland around with my little 6-horse.
Yeah.
You push this, 6-horse.
Yeah. But this is falling apart, but I don't know that the whole aspect to float it has, there's a little hole there, but that just might be something that was bolting the outdrive to it.
There was something that
Yeah.
had to do with the outdrive.
We just patched that stuff. God, this thing's gotten worse since I was here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What the hell were you thinking?
Oh my God. Well, Uncle Howie wants me to have it. Now, I think in the long run, we just make a new boat hull. And we use this as a pattern.
Well, there's a bunch of hulls
All right.
after that hurricane last year.
Okay, well, anyway, so our first priority is to get the hull out of here. Okay, Kermit Weeks here, and I am west of the Palm Beach International Airport, and I've talked to this gentleman who actually moved the Cosmic Muffin originally, and I'm swinging by to take a peek at a trailer. I don't know if he's here or not, but he said I would recognize it. He moves boats. Man, that is a kick-ass looking one. And this is oh, I see it. It's a gooseneck trailer that's got a I guess it's aluminum. He says he can extend it to move the Cosmic Muffin. So this, I believe, is the trailer. Wow, okay. He's going to fix it up, and he said he had just ordered new axles and all that stuff for it. So this is looking pretty cool to me. It's got a 4th axle. Anyway, pretty cool. God dang, it's already long as crap, and he's got to extend it another 10 feet. Now, I talked to him on the phone, but I don't think he was going to be here. He was doing some things. So let me get a few pictures, and I will see if this is going to work out. Pretty cool. Kermit Weeks here, West Palm Beach.